Hello everyone, it's Data Night and welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to talk about how to build and deploy a machine learning model using IBM Auto AI. Now let's get started.
So this is what we are going to be working on, and this is actually the end result. So you can see over here that we are actually testing, or this is the environment where we can test our model. Okay, so here's what we're working on. So we can see that this particular building can't actually or doesn't have a claim over the initial period. So before I jump into the particle section of this, we are going to take a look at what is IBM WATSON Studio and what's Auto AI, but I wouldn't be actually explaining that a lot. I'm just going to give you a brief definition and then we can jump over to the particle section. IBM WATSON Studio. IBM WATSON Studio is an integrated environment designed to make it easy to develop, train, manage models, and deploy AI-powered applications. IBM has an awesome infrastructure that can help you build and deploy a machine learning model with ease, and you actually don't need to write a lot of code, or you actually don't need to write any line of code to be able to build a machine learning model. This WATSON Studio is actually used for industrial use, in various sectors, in the health sector, the business, agriculture, and a lot of them. Now, IBM WATSON Studio has an awesome feature which is called Auto AI, also known as Automated Artificial Intelligence. So Automated Artificial Intelligence actually help you build and deploy a high-performance machine learning model without writing any single line of code. And WATSON Studio has other feature that can allow you to build a machine learning model using drag and drop builder. That is IBM SPSS Modular. And we have all the features that can even allow you to write code as a developer. For this particular one, we are not going to be writing any code, and we're going to be building a machine learning model in less than 10 minutes now. So the first thing you do is to click on data platform. Since I already have it, I really don't need to do it so much. So dataplatform.cloud.ibm.com. So when you click on it, you'll be asked to sign into your IBM details, and if you don't have, you create a new account, but if you have the details already, you just sign it. So I already have an account, so I don't need to actually sign in, So I'm going to be creating a new project, and I'll click on new project. Create an empty project, create a project on file. We're going to be creating an empty project. And we're going to create our project name. The first thing we're going to say is insurance. So before I move into that, this project is actually a competition on Zindi Africa by Data Science Nigeria. And the project actually aims to predict if the building is going to have at least a claim over the initial period, or if the building doesn't have a claim over the initial period. So it's a prediction project. So you can download the data set over here. And we are not going to be making use of the train data set. We're only going to be the test data set rather. We are only going to be using the train data set over here. And if you download the train data set, and you're going to get to that stage. So then we move over to create. Okay, so now we've created the project, and all we need to do is to create an environment for that. So we click on environment. You can see your environment, your Python frequencies, and others. So let's add to project. So we need to add to project. What are we adding to project? Are we adding a data set? You can add a dashboard, a video recognition, and other things, decision optimization model, and it has a deep learning experimental environment, WATSON machine learning. So we are going to be using Auto AI experiment, a full automated approach to building a classification and regression model. We click on it. So from blank, we are going to be picking from blank, but if you need to pick from example, you can pick from example, but we are not going to be doing that. We're going to be building a blank project, insurance claim project. And we actually need to associate it with a machine learning service. So we need to pick a machine learning service and associate it with it. So reload. I don't think I'm not able to associate my own with my Auto AI with a machine learning service instance. So I'm going to click on this to associate it with a machine learning service instance. So you need to click on the list. I already have an instance, but if you don't have an instance, you'll be asked to create a new instance. So you can create a new instance, and if you have money to pay for the premium instance, you can do that. But since this is just a demo project, I wouldn't be paying for an instance. That's standard. I'm just going to be using a Lite, which has about 5 model deployment, 5,000 per edition, 50% capacity or 50 capacity unit hours, and it has NVIDIA V100 GPU and the rest of them. So you create, but since I already have one, I wouldn't be creating. I'm just going to be using an existing one I already have. And I created my service instance. I'm just going to reload back. Just going to reload, go back here and reload this thing. So you can see my service instance is here already. So I'll click on create to create or to continue. Okay, so now it's time for us to add our data set. So we need to add the data set, and like I said earlier, you need to download only the trained data set, and upload it over here. But since I already have it, I wouldn't be downloading it again. I'm just going to select from project. Okay, so upload it back again. Great. So you can see over here that it actually displays the column name and the column type or the data type. Okay, so you can see that the customer ID is a string, the year of observation is an integer, the in-short period is a decimal, the residential integer, the residential is an integer, the building is painted, the building painted is a string, and so on and so forth. So we are going to pick our we're going to pick our prediction column. So you can actually build a multi-classification model with this particular platform, but we are going to be building single, which is the binary classification. So I'm not going to pick anyone else, and insurance claim is actually our target variables. So before I click on one experiment, I'll go on experiment settings, and I can see subsample train splits cost validation techniques, which is threefold. That's threefold, and you can see the particular feature you want to use to make the prediction. That's the X variables. You can see them over here, independent, and you can see your independent and dependent variables. So let's click on prediction, and you can see multi-class classification, regression, binary classification. So what we are doing is binary classification. So you can also see the optimization metric or the model evaluation metrics techniques. So you can see we can decide to use F1 score, or we can decide to use ROC curve. And you can also see the kind of algorithms you'll be using. So what kind of algorithm do you want to use to build your model? And I just want to use two to build my model, which is gradient boosting model classification and gradient boosting classifier. So I'm going to use edge boost classifier, and so I'm just going to select this two so it can fasten my training process. I'm just going to use it once so it can fasten my training process. That you can actually try those ones, that'll be great. Okay, so you can see the feature engineering iteration and the initial model tuning iteration too, which is really important. So let's move over to save settings, and then preparing, we want experiment. So once you want experiment, you can see that the training process has started. Okay, so let's swap view. Yeah, so now you can see the process it actually takes in order to build your machine learning model. You can see what is happening first is that it reads your data set, it split code out data set, and it retraining data set, and now it's pre-processing your data set, and now it's doing your model selection. It's selecting the best model for your data set, and to go on to select estimator and then do hyperparameter tuning for the first model, and feature engineering and hyperparameter optimization. And it's going to repeat the same thing over and over again, exactly. So if I'm actually building with multiple algorithms that I'm using light Gaussian boosting algorithms, you notice that we're going to repeat the same process. That's from the hyperparameter optimization 2 times, because it's building 2 model using 2 algorithms, exactly. So I'm just going to go back to swap over to this view, and right now what is happening is hyperparameter optimization. And you can see over here that it's building the pipeline. The pipeline 1, which is, you can see the accuracy, the first accuracy, which is built in seconds. So that is amazing. I mean, it actually saves you time. So you can see that the first model accuracy is 0.721. So it's going to build another pipeline which is doing the hyperparameter optimization, and to do feature engineering back again, and do hyperparameter optimization, and show you that this is the first pipeline. It's going to be the second one for you, going to be the third one, and going to be the fourth one, to help you build a high performance interpretable, a high performance machine learning model. So let's watch the build. So here we can see the first classifier is, you can see over here, done training and experiment complete. So the first one actually was the same as the second one, so say. I think the second one, even the third one rather, actually have good accuracy, though we did second hyperparameter optimization. So we can actually go ahead to say we want to experiment again. We say we actually want to preview our data set. Okay, but right now we will be running an experiment. We're just going to go ahead to save as a model. Save as a model. Alright, so we can now view in project. So you can go ahead to look at the evaluation. So we can add a deployment to it. Now it's time for you to deploy our model. So we're gonna say deployment. On web service, deploy insurance claim on web service. So we're saving that, and after that we can now access all deployments. So we have deployed our model to production, and right now we're going to be seeing how. So let's see the implementation. So in case you actually want to build a website or you want to implement this model API on your web application, so this is a way you can do that. So this is the Python code, and if you're using JavaScript, then you can actually use JavaScript code over here. Or if you're in Java, an easy way, if you're scale up, let's see, CURL. Okay, so this is CURL. So let's click on test. So remember at the beginning of this project, we actually went through this, and right now we're able to see how to build and deploy a machine learning model with IBM Auto AI in less than how many minutes basically? I think that should be less than 10 minutes. We actually used to build a model.
Right now, we're able to see how to build and deploy a machine learning model using IBM Auto AI. If you have subscribed, thank you so much. And for those who have not subscribed, you need to click on the subscribe button. And also don't forget to click on the bell to get notification when I post my next video. See you in my next video.